Tonight at 6, no more new students. That is the message from a growing school district. This week, the Fort Mill School Board voted to freeze enrollment at Gold Hill Elementary School, which means parents will now have to send their kids to TK Elementary. Parents caught off guard by this decision. Tanya Mendez is in Fort Mill tonight with their reaction and the reason behind the freeze.
Gold Hill Elementary, the kind of school where parents literally pack up their families and move so that their kids can get zoned to go to this school. Well, apparently a lot of families had that idea in July because so many people moved to this part of Fort Mill that the school district actually had to put a freeze on its enrollment for first grade. Rayan and Zan on their way to the park with their dad. The Kahn family moved to Fort Mill from Colorado for one reason.
Number one priority that, schools.
Apparently, a lot of people had the same thought.
This year, we had the biggest growth in July, I think, that we've had ever.
A lot of that growth at one school, Gold Hill Elementary. The school has room for 900 students, but so many are showing up hoping for a seat that it's causing a freeze in the summer.
Obviously, we're a victim of our own success in regards to growth.
Sign up for first grade now officially frozen. Enrollment at the rest of the school on hold come September 1st. Kids instead being told they'll go to TK Elementary a couple miles away. Families like the Kahns not totally surprised when they see the change in their neighborhood.
There were a lot of trees, and then one day they cut down all the trees and built this little community.
The superintendent says Fort Mill schools have quadrupled in the last 20 years, but recently they've grown 10% every year.
It seems to me that most people are moving here and they all have young children. So most of it impacts elementary before it impacts the other level.
The Kahns hoping the quality won't suffer.
Everyone wants the best.
The superintendent promising a freeze won't put education on ice.
All of our schools are strong in Fort Mill. It's our job to maintain the quality.
So obviously the goal is to prevent overcrowding. Fort Mill likes to keep its elementary schools at a ratio of 21 students per every teacher. Now, something to keep in mind, though, is that this is only going to affect the new families moving in. It will mean, though, that you could literally have two houses right next door to each other with kids going to different schools. In Fort Mill, I'm Tanya Mendez, NBC Charlotte.